Hi guys, welcome back. Today going to review Season 1's Episode 5 of Stranger Things, which has been titled The Flea and the Acrobat. The episode begins with Harbour breaking into the lab. He is also seen stealing a gun off a guard. He is also seen going downstairs and literally seeing that gate, but then he is knocked out by someone. We also see Eleven describing the place where Will is as the Upside Down, which is like a veil of shadows, cold and evil, just like D&D. So they are seen trying to find info about it in the game, and Jonathan is obviously upset as his father is also now suddenly showing up and he suddenly wants to help. Everyone is seen getting ready for the funeral, but the boys know how Will is still alive, and when Jim wakes up, he was set up as if he took a lot of meds and is hallucinating, so he is seen breaking almost everything and checking. Well, he finally finds the bug in the light, and Brenner already knows that Elle was at the school. The kids are also seen asking Mr. Clark about the door, the gate, where Mr. Clark is seen explaining to them how there can be multiple parallel dimensions and how theoretically they could really make a gate, but it might need a lot of energy, and he also explains how it's like a flea and an acrobat on a rope. Like how the flea can also walk sideways and upside down on the rope, but the man cannot. We also see Nancy and Jonathan talking about taking it down, like they want to hunt it and go look for it in the woods. And here Jonathan is also seen stealing his father's gun, where afterwards Nancy is also seen rejecting Steve's offer of going to the movies. But then the kids figure out how the compasses are really messed up, because there might be like a really big magnetic destructive field, and that might be the gate. Here Elle is also seen getting some flashbacks of when she did it for the first time, like when she heard the Demogorgon for the first time but she did not make contact. Turns out Nancy is a really great shooter by default, where we also see the kids on a track looking for Will and the gate, and Elle is acting really weird. Obviously she is using her powers to keep the boys away from the bad guys, but when Nancy and Jonathan are in the woods, he says something about how she was trying to be like not herself in the room when she was with Steve, so obviously she gets offended. But then Lucas finally figures out when they reach the junkyard how Elle is messing with their compasses and taking them away. Hopper is also seen going to Joyce's house, but at first he checks all the light bulbs and everything else to see if there was a bug planted as well at her house. He also tells her how her son is still alive and how that thing that they buried is not Will. And she also cannot lie to them. At first Mike is seen pushing Lucas, and as they both get in a fight, Elle is seen getting angry, yelling constantly to stop them, and she finally uses her powers to push Lucas. So now he is all mad. I really didn't like how Lucas was acting with her. Here she was seen remembering about the last time, the flashback, and as Mike was also seen screaming at Elle, she just ran away. At night, Jonathan and Nancy both find an injured deer, but then it gets pulled away by something. Nancy finds a mini gate of that bigger one that we saw, and a live one. To our surprise, she goes through it and ends up in the Upside Down. So, the dimension is real. And in the last scene, John can hear her but not see her, just like Will. It was such a scary scene as she might not be able to return because the door is closing and the Demogorgon seems to be after her. It was a 9 on 10 overall. So guys, stay tuned for further updates, and if you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, share and subscribe if you haven't. Also let me know in the comments what you think about this. Thank you.